Hello guys, welcome back to Photographics Academy. Alright, so today we're going to transform the background of this particular image using this one, right? And trust me, it's going to be very easy, very brief, and super interesting. So without wasting much of your time, let's quickly get started. The first thing I'm going to do with this particular image right here is to crop it, right? I'm going to just place it somewhere around here, then bring this a bit closer, press enter. So that should take care of it for now. Then pick up my polygonal lasso tool and just make a rough selection around like this. Hold your shift to add to the selections like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fill and content aware fill to just take care of all the distractions by the edge. So once they're all taken care of, the major work begins. Make a selection of your object like this. Then make sure you deselect the box from that selection. So I'll hold my alternator, use my quick selection to just minus it, then go around, right? To make sure we are good. So with our polygon now, we'll just do what we can. Good. So once you're done doing this, all you need to do is to make a duplicate of your background, right click, or let's not use that technique, let's use a different technique. So just create a mask for this, press Ctrl I to reload to invert the mask because it's the objects that we need. Then make a duplicate of your background right here, reload the selection like this, then go to your select, go to modify, I'll be expanding by 22, then right click, go to fill, content aware. So what we're doing is that we're removing the lady from the background. We're removing the lady from the background and she's pretty much removed. So if I turn this off, you will notice that she's gone from our background. So if I turn it back on, she's still right there. So the next thing I want to do is to blur this out. So I'll go to my filter, go to blur, Gaussian blur. So we'll just need to smoothen that out. Then maybe introduce a very nice grayish color in between like this. Change the blend mode to color, very important. So that gives us a very beautiful plain gray color right there. So if we do this off our own, you will still see our shadow right there. So we've not lost anything. Now come to your object, to your background, use your move tool and just drag it over. Place it on your object. So I'll just keep it somewhere around here and skin it in. Of course, that jar cannot be taller than her. So just keep it somewhere around here. Here is nice. Press OK. Okay, so once that is done, there are a few things we can do. We can decide to use our blend mode, right? Like this. We can decide not. But for this one, we're going to be combining the key. What do I mean? So remember, I just changed this to overlay. If I turn this back and on, you will notice that I just start seeing my shadows, right? I can even place it on something darker and it will become more obvious. Or I can even darken it down so that the shadows come back more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a duplicate of this background, change this one back to normal, hide it. Then on this particular one, darken it down. On my overlay, just darken it down like this. Come to our main background, create a mask for it, pick up your brush and just restore your shadows. So all the shadows that you want back, just restore them. Eyes one. So you can even decide to reduce the opacity of this one to make the shadows even a bit more obvious. And I do not want to remove this so that it doesn't start interfering with our colors. Now that we have our shadows properly restored, the challenge I have with this now is that the background have lost contrast. So what do we do? Simple. Turn this back on, create a mask for it, and just remove the floor area. So the mask is supposed to just bring back that shadow that we created down there. But we'll still maintain every other area of our new background. except the shadow areas. So the shadows are properly restored and our contrast is properly represented, and we are good to go. Now I'm noticing that her dress, right, is slightly too dark for the environment. So I'll stay on her, make a selection of everywhere from her waist down, like this. Go to my cuffs, just brighten it up a little bit. Nice one. So the reason I just did this is to fit into the overall luminosity of the whole thing. Then if you think that your box is dirty, you can fix it as well. So you can as well make a selection of the box and just desaturate it, right? Let me remove that finger there. You can just make a selection and just desaturate. And maybe brighten it up just slightly, so that we'll get a very clean box. Now, once you are done doing that, go to your color lookup tables and find a very beautiful color to use and bring everything you have done together. I love this one. So I'm going to drop it down like this. So once you're done doing that, create a stamp visible layer, Ctrl+Shift+Alt+E. Then we'll go into our camera raw and do our final effects. Of course, it has to do with color. So I'll just come over here and click on apply previous settings. Very simple, just a little bit of brightness and a little bit in our exposure, temperature cooling slightly, but this is where we heavily moved sliders in our calibration area, and we are good to go. So I'll just press OK and wait for it to apply. And this is the final result. So let me show you the overall before and after. So this was the image before we got started. This is the before, this is the after, this is the before, this is the after. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video of ours. And if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe, because you are going to be missing out on a whole lot that you have already been missing out on. So if you don't want to miss out new updates and more videos that I'll bring here, subscribe to our YouTube channels now and make sure you turn on your notification bell, that bell that just is very close to your subscribe. Turn it on so that every time we drop a new video, you will be notified by YouTube that we just did. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.